History is written by the victors, or so they say. But what about the untold stories? What about the civilizations that vanished without a trace? The groundbreaking inventions that never made it into the history books, and the figures who shaped the world only to be erased from it? Today, we pull back the curtain on these hidden chapters of our past. We're not just revisiting dates and names. We're uncovering secrets hidden in ancient texts, lost technologies, and the suppressed narratives of entire cultures. Imagine discovering manuscripts buried for centuries, documents so disruptive they challenge everything we thought we knew. And now, with modern research and breakthrough technologies like AI and digital imaging, long-forgotten mysteries are coming to light. But this journey isn't solely about the past. It's about how these hidden stories connect to our present and shape our future. As we delve into suppressed archives, explore innovative research, and question the narratives that have been accepted for generations, we invite you to engage with us, share your thoughts, ask questions, and join the conversation. Welcome to a new way of seeing history. Welcome to Forgotten Roots. Let's begin our journey by exploring the mysteries of lost chronicles. Imagine for a moment coming across a manuscript hidden deep within an ancient library's secret chamber, its pages brittle with age and its script nearly erased by time. Such discoveries are not the stuff of fiction. They have happened throughout history. Records that once chronicled the lives of entire civilizations have been lost, suppressed, or deliberately destroyed. Consider the infamous fate of the Library of Alexandria, a repository of knowledge whose gradual decay and eventual destruction deprived humanity of countless works, insights, and philosophies. Scholars today still debate whether its loss was the result of a single catastrophic event or a series of small, deliberate acts over centuries. Take, for instance, the legend of the Chronicle of the Shadow Empire. Some researchers propose that this empire, once of formidable power rivaling Rome, was not simply forgotten by accident. Its records were deliberately erased, page by page, by subsequent rulers determined to secure their own legacies. New evidence, unearthed in remote dig sites in Mesopotamia and Anatolia, hints that fragments of this lost empire's narrative may still exist, tucked away in the margins of history. While some dismiss these findings as speculative, a growing number of historians now argue that such deliberate historical erasure has been a recurring theme across cultures and eras. Across the ancient world, powerful rulers have not only waged wars, but have also waged battles over memory. The act of erasing an enemy from the historical record is as potent as any military conquest. Emperor Qin Shi Huang of China famously ordered the burning of books and the execution of scholars whose writings might challenge his autocratic vision. Similarly, in medieval Europe, the victors of religious conflicts often rewrote the past to suit the doctrines of the prevailing faith. When entire dynasties, cultures, and even languages vanish from written record, it is not merely an accident of time, it is a deliberate act of power. Yet even when history is systematically erased, it leaves behind whispers, clues encoded in art, literature, and architecture. Artists and intellectuals have long understood that if words can be silenced, images can speak. Hidden symbols in grand Renaissance canvases, encrypted passages in medieval manuscripts, and subtle architectural motifs in ancient temples are all evidence that the past was never entirely lost. Leonardo da Vinci, for example, is reputed to have embedded secret messages within his paintings, clues that modern technology is only now beginning to decipher. The enigmatic Voynich manuscript, with its mysterious illustrations and undeciphered text, remains a testament to the possibility that some secrets are meant to be uncovered only by those with the perseverance to seek them out. But what do these clues mean for us today? They serve as a reminder that history is not static. It is an evolving narrative, continuously rewritten by new discoveries and fresh perspectives. With the advent of digital imaging and artificial intelligence, scholars are now able to peel back layers of time. Technologies, such as multispectral imaging, have revealed texts hidden beneath centuries of overpainting on priceless works of art. Artificial intelligence is assisting in the decryption of ancient languages and in mapping the vast networks of trade that once connected distant civilizations. Consider the remarkable advances made in recent years. AI-driven algorithms are now deciphering scripts that had stumped linguists for decades, scripts from the Indus Valley, from Mesoamerican cultures, and even from enigmatic symbols left behind by the so-called Shadow Empire. LiDAR technology has revolutionized our understanding of ancient urban landscapes, revealing entire cities concealed beneath dense jungle canopies in Central America. These tools are not only rewriting textbooks, they are fundamentally altering our perception of what our ancestors knew and achieved. Let's turn our attention to another fascinating subject: lost technologies. It's easy to assume that progress is a straight line, each invention building neatly on the previous one. But what if that assumption is flawed? History presents us with astounding examples that challenge this linear view. The Baghdad Battery, a clay jar believed by some to have been used as an ancient galvanic cell, and the Antikythera mechanism, an intricate device capable of predicting astronomical positions centuries before our modern computers, suggests that ancient engineers possessed knowledge far ahead of their time. Some experts argue that these innovations hint at a lost industrial revolution, a time when humanity might have achieved technological feats that were later forgotten or deliberately suppressed. The story of Hero of Alexandria, the first-century engineer who devised an early steam-powered device, further blurs the line between myth and reality. Had his inventions been fully developed, the course of human history might have been very different. It is a humbling thought that perhaps the ingenuity of the ancient world was not a series of isolated sparks, but the foundation of a knowledge base that was later deliberately obscured to maintain the power structures of the day. History, however, is not only defined by grand civilizations and monumental inventions. It is also shaped by individuals whose names have been lost to time, unsung heroes whose contributions were overshadowed by those of their more famous contemporaries. For every Newton or Da Vinci, there exists a multitude of innovators whose groundbreaking ideas never received the recognition they deserved. Consider Rosalind Franklin, whose work was critical to understanding the structure of DNA, or Percy Julian, an African-American chemist whose discoveries transformed modern medicine. Their stories remind us that historical narratives are often incomplete and biased toward those who wield power and influence. These overlooked figures also remind us that history is a tapestry woven from many voices, voices that have been muted by prejudice, politics, or simple misfortune. As modern researchers continue to unearth forgotten documents and reinterpret long-held beliefs, the contributions of these lost heroes are finally being acknowledged. Their rediscovery not only enriches our understanding of the past, but also challenges us to question the narratives we have inherited. Yet the story of history is not one of isolated events and personalities. It is a story of connection. What if the world was more interconnected in ancient times than we have ever imagined? Consider the similarities between the monumental pyramids of Egypt and those found in Mesoamerica. How could two civilizations, separated by vast oceans and continents, develop such remarkably similar architectural feats? Some researchers suggest that ancient trade routes may have spanned far greater distances than previously thought, facilitating the exchange of ideas, technologies, and cultural practices. Take the example of the Piri Reis map, a 16th century world map that appears to accurately depict parts of the Antarctic coastline long before its modern discovery. Such anomalies provoke tantalizing questions. Could ancient navigators have possessed knowledge that transcended their geographical boundaries? Were there channels of communication lost to time that connected diverse peoples in ways we are only beginning to understand? The idea of global connectivity in ancient times is supported by archaeological findings that hint at widespread cultural exchanges. Recent excavations in the Mediterranean have revealed artifacts and stylistic influences that suggest a level of interconnectivity previously attributed only to modern times. These findings compel us to reconsider the conventional wisdom about the isolation of ancient cultures and to entertain the possibility that our ancestors shared more in common than we have ever imagined. But this evolving narrative is not solely a matter of reinterpreting the past. It also holds profound implications for our future. As we stand on the cusp of unprecedented technological advancements, the lessons of history serve as both a guide and a warning. The same tools that help us reconstruct lost cities and decode ancient scripts are also empowering us to re-examine and challenge the narratives that have long been accepted as truth. Artificial intelligence, for instance, is transforming historical research by revealing patterns and connections that were previously invisible to the human eye. In a world awash with data, AI can sift through vast repositories of historical records, drawing correlations and offering new insights that reshape our understanding of human civilization. This intersection of technology and history is not just an academic exercise. It is a dynamic process that affects how we understand our place in the world today. Yet even as we embrace these modern methods, one thing remains constant: the insatiable human curiosity that drives us to seek out the truth. It is this curiosity that compels archaeologists to dig beneath the surface of ancient ruins, that drives historians to challenge the established narratives, and that inspires filmmakers and storytellers to bring these hidden stories to light. Without it, the mysteries of the past would remain locked away, and the lessons they hold would be lost forever. So what else is waiting to be found? What forgotten narratives, lost technologies, and erased legacies lie hidden in the shadows of time? Each new discovery, whether it be a fragment of a long-lost manuscript or an innovative ancient device, serves as a reminder that our understanding of history is far from complete. As we piece together the fragments of our collective past, we not only rediscover the ingenuity and resilience of our ancestors, we also gain insights that can help shape a better future. Imagine a world where the contributions of every individual, regardless of their status or background, are recognized. Picture a future where the suppressed narratives of entire civilizations are brought to light, offering new perspectives on the human experience. This is not merely an academic dream. It is a possibility that modern research and technology are beginning to make real. In the coming years, as artificial intelligence, digital restoration, and advanced archaeological techniques continue to evolve, we can expect more groundbreaking revelations about our past. Each discovery challenges the established order and invites us to rethink what we know about the rise and fall of empires, the flow of ideas across continents, and the timeless ingenuity of the human spirit. History is not simply a record of what has been, it is an ongoing dialogue between the past and the present. By re-examining lost chronicles, reconsidering erased narratives, and embracing the diversity of human experience, we can construct a more complete and inclusive story of our collective journey. And as we do, we not only honor those who came before us, we also inspire those who will shape the future. If this journey into the forgotten past has intrigued you, know that it is only the beginning. There are countless stories still waiting to be told, countless mysteries waiting to be solved. Join us as we continue to explore these hidden chapters of history, challenge the accepted narratives, and illuminate the vast, uncharted landscape of our shared heritage. Subscribe to Forgotten Roots and become part of a community dedicated to uncovering the past, one hidden story at a time. Together, we will explore the depths of history, question the established truths, and pave the way for a future enriched by the lessons of those who came before.